Hello everyone, it's just a dad. Today we're going to do the 6-month real-world test on the Dreame X40 Master. Now, I've already done it on the Dreame X40 Ultra that has water tanks, but the Master is the one that you plug into plumbing lines. And so as you can see by this clear trap I got, it's been doing a really good job. So I have a full setup video on how to connect this to water lines. But when you can connect it to a water line and a drain line, you can pretty much kind of forget about doing the maintenance. And I have to remind myself, I got to work on this. So this thing's been doing phenomenal. Here's the dust bag. We're going to change the dust bag. I do wish the drawer stayed open, but we're going to pull this up. I don't have any leaks or anything. The dust bag is full. All right. Yep. A little bit of dust back here, but not too bad. So I like that the compartment's clean. We'll put a new dust bag in. This is where we put the detergent. It's all out of detergent, so I got to add some. But this is the dirty water filter. Now, oh wow, it's been doing a good job. I'm not sure if I got to clean that down there or not, but we're going to clean this. I can take this out, and I guess I could run a little bit of water down there and kind of clean that. But this thing's been doing a good job. Most of the work's going to be on the robot. And again, you forget about it. All right, and we're going to reset all the timers and everything at the end. First thing we're going to do, we're going to turn it off. And
wheels are not in contact with the ground. Please reposition the robot.
There's these two tabs on the side, and now we can pull this out. Wow. I have not had this out in 6 months, I think. So there is a little bit of rust here, but nothing too bad. But we're going to take this over to the sink and get this all nice and clean. I've pretty much forgotten about it. I mean, I haven't kept up on the maintenance at all. Now, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else down in there that I can do. Yeah, I don't see anything else. That all looks really clean. So that would be kind of hard to get to. Okay, let's take a look at the history real quick. 116 cycles, 8,922 minutes. Again, if we it only keeps 30 days, but look at all the green. Oh, I interrupted, I think. But anyway, it always finds its way home. I think those are when I interrupt it, when I tell it to go home. But it's just absolutely amazing. I've had this on a schedule and I've just forgotten about it. The only thing it does get caught on, there's one kryptonite for it, and that is rod furniture. Furniture that has rod for its legs or anything, it does get stuck on that. That's the only thing I saw it get stuck on. So let's take a look. Dustbin, this thing's gotta be, oh, it's filthy. And yeah, oh, it's filthy. I need to just take this all the way over to the sink, but let's just take a look. A filter. I'll put links. Ooh, wow. I should have been, so this, you need to clean this filter every couple weeks. That's the recommendation. This is what happens if you let it go. I probably haven't cleaned it for a couple months, to be honest with you. So the one thing you have to do every couple weeks, and if it's nothing else, just blow it off, put it back in. I do recommend getting an extra one of these. That way you can wash this, put the spare one in, and then let this dry in the sun. So, and we're kind of testing the failure maybe. Okay, we do have a bunch of hair wrap. Now this does not, I could put the tri-cut brush on. That tri-cut brush is amazing. Now be sure and check out my video on the X40 where I do all the maintenance. It's got the tri-cut brush and it doesn't have any long hair wrap, and I haven't touched this thing for a couple months either. I've got it hooked up. I did a video where you can put a water kit to hook it up to the same water and drain lines, and it's been doing a phenomenal job. So it's simple to get off. We just got to cut. So there, and then I think we're gonna have some. Yeah, it's designed to come down. So we got a bunch right here. This is what it's designed to do. Come down around the edges. And we can take, I think, yeah, we can take both ends off, a bunch of hair wrap. We're gonna wash this, all these parts. Now, these things need replaced. I have neglected these. They're just so flat. I could put them in the laundry to freshen them up, but here's what a new one looks like. You can see It's fluffy, going to be able to capture dirt. These needed replaced. These needed replaced after a couple months. I think I let them go for 4 or 5 months. So a little bit of hair wrap here, not too bad. Oh, we got some hair wrap on the wheels. You know, I'm starting to see this more and more. It's not causing the robots to break. So I recommend, you should be doing this kind of maintenance once a month, every couple months. I really let this one go a long time, and I shouldn't have. I apologize. These are the cliff sensors. We gotta.
Wheels are not in contact with the ground.
We gotta clean
Please
these.
reposition the robot and start it again.
So you just wipe those off with a towel. The wheel spinning free. Now the carpet sensor is in good shape. Just blow a little bit of puff air on there. Don't direct air down there. We don't want to damage that. And the other thing we don't want to damage is this membrane. This is I'm gonna wipe this. But that's a really thin plastic, connects this with there. And if we damage that, that's gonna require a big repair. Oh, this needs replaced. Big time. So let's get, oh yeah, it's a number one. I keep forgetting, number 1 Phillips. Okay, just kind of hold it. Yeah, and the new one comes with a screw in it. Yeah, there's just I could probably keep it, but it's pretty well beat up. So the ports where the water and solution come out look to be in good shape. That one's there and that one's there. All right, we're in really, now there's nothing on the light, you know, the LiDAR can spin free, the bumper can move free. We have other sensors here and these little windows here, and there's a side sensor. I really do need to turn that off. This sensor's got some scuffs on it. So I'll try to clean that. You know, all in all, this thing has done an excellent job. The charging points, you could get an eraser, but they look to be in pretty good shape. There's another sensor right here. And again, this is where it auto empties through this little port. That's all clear. Okay, let's get the dust bag. All right, now granted, this has been in my studio. It hasn't been in my house. Well, it was for a little bit, but and it's not absolutely completely overflowing, but wow, oh my gosh. So there's something going on here that's kind of crazy. What is this? Oh, that's hilarious. It picked up a narwhal. How in the world? So this is so funny. This is off of a narwhal robot vacuum cleaner that can, as the robot, it doesn't work, but as the robot's mopping your house, it can do your baseboards. But it always falls off and it never gets close enough. But anyway, this thing was able to not only suck it up, but auto empty it. That's incredible. That ought to say something for what this thing is actually capable of. So besides that, a bunch of dirt and debris, lots of fine stuff. This thing kind of picks up after all the other robots are done doing their testing. This one kind of takes over because I have it start every night. So dust bag complete. Let's go. Man, we got to wash some parts. We made a mess. And this, I don't think this is too concerning. I know I have heard people saying that things do rust, but once we clean this off, we'll see. Now again, I'll put links to everything in the show description notes, the cleaning solution, the brush. So the most satisfying is this. You're going to be absolutely, it's reusable. And again, you should do this every 2 weeks. Your vacuum will have so much more suction if you do this every 2 weeks. So get a spare one. Look at that, wow. Incredible. Now, all right, let's do this. This thing gets really dirty, and this thing takes a while to dry because there's like foam in the ends. But this thing actually gets super dirty, so And again, a tri-cut brush I recommend. It's about 50 bucks extra. Worth it if you have problems with long hair. This is that filter inside the base unit. It's doing really good. All right, dustbin. All right, that thing's got some stuff in it. It needs a lot of attention. Wish there was a bigger door to open up on the dustbin. We can open the side door and get the brush in there. Again, letting this stuff dry in the sun is just the best way to go. Take your time, get it all nice and clean. This one you got to do maybe every couple months, but that filter is the kicker. That's what. All right. Check the bottom. I forget if these come off or not, maybe not. Check that's all real good, the wipers, so we'll get those clean. Now, these, you could freshen these up. I'm going to throw mine away, but there's what they look like when they're super bad. These are in pretty good shape. I'll just kind of give them a quick rinse. The door is in good shape. None of the rubber is broken off or anything. These little pieces here. Okay, let's do lots of dirt and debris right there. We'll check the rust, kind of see maybe where it's coming from. I don't know if there's going to be much we can do about it. Yeah, that all cleaned up really nice. Okay, let's get a damp cloth. We just need to wipe this down. Now, I recommend using a lint-free cloth for the sensors up here. You don't want to leave streaks or anything. Man, the robot's in really good shape. That sensor's got a few scuffs, and I think it's going to be okay, though. All right, now let's go, this area. I did take a blowgun and just kind of blow it all out too, but we want to be really careful with this membrane. And again, it's a good idea just to let all of this dry. There's no reason to get in a hurry. Take your time with it. You need to do this, certain things you got to do. The filter inside the dustbin every month. This, you could probably do it every couple months, every 3 months. I mean, I did it. This is about 6 months. Clean the wheels. This gets a little dirty, but not too bad. All right, this looks in good shape, like new. Okay, let's just take a look at everything in dust bag. We're gonna put a new dust bag in. That's what it looks like. Okay, where did this rust come from? So I think the rust comes from this is a metal. I'm not gonna mess with it. These have some staining on it, but I think they're covered with plastic. There is metal, like they can detach the mop pads, so that's a magnet. I don't know who has the magnet, but that magnet's probably here. But anyway, I think it's good. This, a little bit of rust there. The wipers look in good shape. I think I could have pulled those off. I didn't want to try to break it. I don't know if these come off, but every time the robot washes the mop pads, it spins these to help wash the base, which does a pretty good job. 2 new mop pads. I got a new side brush. We'll put this in the base station. Now, I blew everything off with a blower. If you're in a hurry, it doesn't get everything super dry. I mean, this has still got that sponge, but all right, let's put everything back together. The filter, I should let this dry in the sun, but we're just going to put it together for assembly. All right, first, the brush roller. It's in good shape. It's starting to tear where that hair wrap was, but there's a square end. Snap it into place. And then there's another kind of other gear symbol. So each side has its own side. Now put the square side in, and oh yeah, that does have that's like a bearing surface there. So the square side goes in on the right. Put that down, grab the door, it's in good shape. Put the front feet in first, rotate, click it, and lift it up and down. We're good. Side brush comes with its own screw. It's like a gear icon. And now we need to tighten it. You don't want it super tight, just kind of hold it. All right. I think I put a used one on there from some other one. All right, let's get the mop pad. It just line it up and then click it into place. So the robot may not be in a mode that it wants the mop pad's attached. So they may fall off right away. You may, yeah, it feels like these need to be, it doesn't want the, so we need to just put them, I'm not sure, we'll see. Okay, dustbin. Again, mine's wet, but you may put it in the sun, let it dry. Now this little lever here, that goes down like that, okay? There's an O-ring, goes at an angle. The main thing is when you close it, this should be flush on top. Yeah, mop pads aren't staying in stock. We'll turn it on here in a second. Let's turn it on. While that's warming up, let's go put the docking station in. Now, I've had the Narwhal Frio Z. I did a big maintenance video on it. It's hooked up to water lines. I had the Eufy S1 Pro hooked up to water lines for a while. It did really good. That's a pretty solid robot. And I have videos, so I've got 4 robots that can be hooked up to water lines. There's more. Okay, just slide this in. Yeah, this was a little tricky. I remember this. One side doesn't want to click in. Yeah, just use 2 hands and slide it in. Both of them should be clicked in and nice and flush. All right. Oh yeah, we got to put a dust bag in. Don't forget that. I think I could wash that out a little bit. I mean, but then when I do a mop wash, it'll, if that stuff is still loose. All right. A little dirty. So I think it'll drain whenever we get this thing all up and running. Kind of goes back there a ways. So there's quite a bit of dirt in there. All right. Now there's a little lip here. That's where the dirty water comes out, I think. Filtered. All right, let's put a dust bag in. Okay, dust bag. Make sure you put it in the slot and then push it all the way down. Everything should be nice and flush. Put the bag in there like that. Close this. We got to add detergent. Now, they're only going to recommend their own solution. So you fill this up with concentrated solution. It takes quite a bit. I need to save some for some other videos, but you could fill that up with concentrated solution. I'm testing other solutions, so I'm just not done with that video yet. So now we can slide this in. Yeah, I'm just looking at this up here. Okay, the robot's on. I want to see if we can attach the mop pad yet. No, it's not in a mode yet. All right, let's go into the Dreame app. Now I've just been ignoring these. See, dustbin needs, or filters need replaced. Sensors. Let's go to accessory usage. Oh, see, everything's needs reset. So once I haven't changed it, but it's still good. So now it should reset. I didn't power it on, so Now I powered it on. Your device, the app will not connect to it. If this is powered off, your app won't connect to it. All the Wi-Fi and everything has to do with the robot and not the base station. Okay, now let's see if we can attach these yet. No. Okay. Oh, I think I heard something. Oh, there they came down. See, they got to be down a little bit. I'm not sure why they went. Now they're attached.
Mop pads installed.
Okay, let's go into the device. Oops. Accessory usage. Filter. Reset the timer. Up to 150 hours. Now again, that one doesn't tell you to clean it. That's when you replace it. Side brush. Confirm. Main brush, I still have time. I mean, I could leave that. It's 50% used, so I probably should leave that one. Sensors, clean. Mop pads, replace as needed. Dust bag, replace as needed every 2 months. Used water, and that's every 30 days or less. Okay, so we're good. Let's put the robot back in. It's charging.
Starts charging.
All right, let's have some fun. Go to the dock. Let's do an empty.
Start auto empty.
Make sure the dust bag's installed right. All right, let's wash the mop. Make sure
Start cleaning mop pads.
that should clean out that area that I disturbed. And so it's gonna do its thing. And this is, I put this clear thing in so that we can see the water going in. Again, I have a video with all these fittings of how to do this. Check the X40, how to put this on, all of these special fittings. I explain it all. Oops, I missed it. It was shooting some of the water down in there. There goes the water. It's so cool. Emptying it out. So I think everything's working good. So check out my website, justadadapproved.com, where I put the robots that I approve of. Now, if you click on a link in my video, buy a robot or buy any of the parts from my video or on my website, I use links to Amazon, Walmart, and other companies. The products won't cost you anymore, but I get a small commission from the sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these how-to videos, real world testing, and just generally honest reviews on robot vacuum cleaners. This is one of my favorites. Just got done doing the MOVA V50. We got the V50 and the P50. So I just did that 3-month real world testing on the P50 and it went really well. V50 I just had for a week. I just got the 2 Costco robot vacuum cleaners, Q Revos, or QX Revos, and the Ecovacs X9 Pro. I've been doing quite a bit of testing on it. Still not impressed, even after I've used it for a week now. Every 9 out of 10 times it's cleaned my studio, it's gotten stuck somewhere in the studio, where these have been cleaning also the studio and they never get stuck. I think the MOVA V50 got stuck one time, but just not impressed. It's missing the Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. So again, I review robot vacuum cleaners for a living right now. I've got several other products that I review that you can see on my Just a Dad approved website, vacuum cleaners, floor cleaners, and all kinds of stuff. So I just really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.